up in the event makers. We're heading towards Bratislava and the High Tatras of Slovakia. We'll be taking in some art. We'll be taking in some culture and sightseeing. Of course, the food. And learning a lot about the local drinks as well. Maybe get some time to maybe have a little bit of a rest, chill. But we always have a bit of fun. I am Craig McGee from Panoptic Events, and I am on a journey around the world to find the best destinations for MICE events and learn from the local experts. Welcome to Slovakia. Good.
Yeah, you have really good video.
David and Marek, welcome to the Event Makers.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us in Slovakia. What a great bar we're in, the Mirror Bar of the Radisson Carrollton in Bratislava. It's something else.
Welcome here.
Yeah.
Glad.
So what does Bratislava as a place mean to yourself?
For me, good memories and great place for life.
Yeah.
Because I was not born here. I came here to enlighten myself during my university studies.
Yeah.
And later on I met here so many great people that I decided to stay around. So for me it's a new home, I would say.
Nice.
For me, Bratislava is a very nice historical city, and that was the reason why I moved to Bratislava from Piešťany.
Okay.
I was born, I was living in Piešťany, and then I came to Bratislava because I saw more opportunities for work, for life balance, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I love Bratislava.
Yeah, of course. Now I've obviously just seen both your brilliant presentations about Slovakia as a whole. Like, I'm really excited for the next few days, seeing more of Bratislava, the old town, the history, heading up to the mountains, learning about the wellness and all the opportunities that brings, you know. Tell me about Bratislava as a place for MICE clients.
Well, as I already mentioned, Bratislava it's still considered like a second-tier destination for the MICE, for incentive in general, for the corporate events. But we are working very hard to promote the Bratislava as a MICE destination.
Yeah.
We are attending many international forums, B2B forums. I'm traveling to Break the Ice forum in Davos on Thursday.
A big shout out to Adrian and Matthew. Break the Ice, I love.
Yes, I will. So this is the reason why we want Bratislava to put on the map for the events as a perfect destination for your event, for your association meeting, for your incentive. So yes, we are working very hard to promote Bratislava, to put it on the map.
Yep.
It offers a wide scale from 3-star hotels to 5-star hotels with different varieties of the hotels located in the city or in the surrounding of the city. Really like special offers, a lot of special venues and a lot of experience stuff. So the people here, they have previous experiences with organizing events. So it offers really sustainable model for organizing events.
And definitely touching on that sustainable model, the city is so easy to walk around. You know, you're from this hotel to the castle, minutes away, and yeah, so much to see.
And actually now I'm preparing with my colleague the destination report about the Bratislava as a MICE destination. So it will be about 12-13 pages, and it will be distributed during the IBTM event in Barcelona.
Fantastic.
So this will also do, I guess, a lot of promotion for the destination.
Definitely. Slovakia, what a surprise. The tagline, where did this all come from?
Well, from the marketing team.
Of course it comes from the marketing team, yes. You know, but from your presentation, the surprise coming through about so many different parts of the country.
Yeah, it comes from the basic fact that we are an unknown country. We're practically, for many of the people who come here, we're blank page. When they're here first time, they're like, wow, this is amazing, such a beautiful nature, such a beautiful castle. So for many people, it is a surprise. So it's actually kind of a sense of the first impression of many people who are coming to Slovakia. That's simple.
Yeah.
I can say from my personal experience when many people from abroad are coming to Bratislava, they have sometimes no expectation, but when they come here, they are really surprised what the destination is offering. Bratislava and also the Slovakia as a country itself, so they have only positive feelings when coming back home,
Yeah.
So this is that everybody is very surprised when coming here first time.
You have many articles all around the world about Israel or Nepal, Tibet, but nobody wrote articles about Slovakia, right? So the people usually they have no expectations at all.
Yeah. I suppose we'll do a little bit of a documentary then over this next few days, and hopefully we
But really,
help
they have
promote.
positive feelings when coming here and when talking to people like us, So this is very positive. So our main goal is bring more people to Slovakia and to talk to them to promote the destination.
I agree with that. It's very, very good. I love it. Thank you very much.
That's the mission.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll see that over the next few days. So thank you again for having us, and I look forward to seeing more of this beautiful country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Enjoy your time.
Right, thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you to David and Marek there for explaining a lot about Bratislava and Slovakia. Well, let's go on a tour of the city. Bratislava is the capital of Slovakia. It's a vibrant city known for its unique blend of history, culture and modernity. Nestled alongside the banks of the Danube River, it boasts an array of historical attractions like Bratislava Castle, which sits majestically on the hill overlooking the city. The castle provides breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape, including the Austrian and Hungarian borders. It's easily accessible by road, air and rail, and it's also got such a strategic location in Central Europe, served by 3 airports: Bratislava, Vienna and Budapest. With its mix of historical landmarks, vibrant nightlife and easy access to the surrounding countryside, Bratislava offers something for every traveller. The city is known for its parks and green spaces like Sardianka Canara, which provides relaxation spots for both tourists and for locals. Bratislava also embraces modernity with its lively cultural scene, restaurants and entertainment venues. Here we are from the UFO tower on the SMP bridge, which is a modern landmark that gives the visitors a panoramic views of the city and beyond. I mean, come on, wow. Thing to note for event planners is how close all the hotels are in the vicinity of the old town. It's so walkable, therefore so sustainable. Bratislava is an excellent choice for hosting nice events. This tour was perfect for us to go and see so much of the city to understand what you can bring your clients for. Delighted to have a walk around and understand the hotels, the culture, the history. Beautiful squares like this. And who doesn't love a photo opportunity? Just glad the head didn't get stuck, because it has happened. This is the old town, full of cobbled streets and charming squares. It's the beating heart of Bratislava's historical district, offering visitors a walkthrough of centuries of history with medieval buildings, quaint shops and lively cafes. I certainly recommend that you try the chimney cake, very, very famous around the Danube. Just mention cakes and confectionery. This is the oldest shop in Bratislava, and I'm going to have to try and say it. Obchod versus Podchod, also known as the Konditorei Cormouth, is a hidden gem with a history that dates back to the 15th century. It's located in the Old Town, and it's a family-owned establishment, originally started as a traditional pastry shop and confectionery. It's been passed down through the generations, maintaining its historic charm and preserving the craft of traditional Slovak baking. Thanks very much to our host Katarina for allowing us to try these beautiful, beautiful sweets. The shop and museum is renowned for its hand-painted interiors, which features stunning frescoes, intricate woodwork and antique furniture, evoking a sense of Bratislava's rich past. In addition to the historical significance, it's also famous for its artisan pastries and desserts made from old family recipes. Stepping inside feels like a journey back in time, making it a must visit for both history enthusiasts and lovers of fine confectionery and sweets. Yum yum yum. Look at that, old ice cream, eh? Very cool. Next up we enter Galeria Nedbalka, which is a contemporary art gallery renowned for its impressive collection of Slovak modern art.
For example, Alex and
It's often compared to New York's Guggenheim Museum for its unique circular architecture and beautifully created exhibits.
Once the town was quite big, it was not very practical, and there was a fear that the enemies would be able easily to get into
The city is home to St Martin's Cathedral, which is a Gothic gem that played a significant role in the coronation of Hungarian kings throughout the centuries. Most kings lived in a castle, so it's time to go back up the stairs, and there are lots and lots of hills and stairs to the top of the castle of Bratislava. This was certainly one way to walk off the the pastries we've just consumed at the shop. Bratislava Castle at the top of the hill looks over the Danube River. It's one of the city's most iconic landmarks, offering panoramic views of the city. And earlier on we saw the castle from the UFO tower during the night time. So let's look from the castle back at the UFO tower. Let's reciprocate. Hello. Ora, ahoy in Slovakia. With its origins tracing back to the 9th century, the castle has served various roles throughout history, including a royal residence, a military fortress, and today, a museum showcasing Slovakia's rich cultural heritage. The city offers state-of-the-art conference facilities such as the Ensheba Expo and various upscale hotels equipped with modern technology and event spaces. Additionally, the city's rich cultural heritage, diverse dining options and nearby attractions make it an appealing destination. Providing attendees with opportunities for leisure and exploration outside the business hours, its affordability compared to European capitals is a major draw for event organisers. And talking about these nearby natural attractions, it's about time we maybe headed up to the High Tatras. Enjoying the weather? Look at it! Beautiful. The Slovakian High Tatras are part of the Carpathian mountain range and are a stunning natural wonder and a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts. Oh, by the way, thankfully the weather well and truly improved. High Tatras offer a range of activities including hiking, skiing and mountaineering. Plus there are plenty of scenic trails with breathtaking landscapes, of which you're about to see some of them now.
It's about like 12 kilometers of.
I'll pass it over to Lucia to explain more.
Here, like on the different slopes, from small kids to the professionals, let's say. Because there is the steepest one. Just follow me. I'll show you. There is a six chair lift from down there, from the station. Also, the small cabins are running, and the bigger one are starting from the middle of the hill. And so this place is called Skalnate Pleso. Skalnate Pleso is the building that you see like up there. There is a lake. There it's like the stop for the skiers, and then you can still continue to Lomnický Sedlo, which is like a black slope, the steepest and the highest in Slovakia. And so the operation I told you, like it's usually December up to April or May, depending on weather. And also there is a unique experience which you cannot really see now. It's Lomnický Peak from the building in the middle. There is a cable car up there to the Lomnický Peak, which is the second highest in Slovakia. It's a very unique experience, very unique one. I'm still scared going there because it's like, you know, like two pylons. One is down there, the other one is like just up on the hill, and so in the between you're just like hanging on a rope.
Thanks, Lucia. Also, thankfully, there was a vernacular railway. This was a lot more enjoyable than the sound of the cable car. With its combination of dramatic natural beauty and outdoor adventure, the High Tatras are often referred to as the smallest alpine range in Europe, offering an unforgettable experience for nature lovers. This protected national park is home to unique wildlife such as chamois and marmots. Are you up there? And for an incentive idea, this is absolutely excellent for companies. Like, walking into the mountains provides significant benefits for event planners and busy professionals by offering a peaceful escape from the fast-paced demands of daily life. This natural environment with its fresh air and breathtaking scenery promotes relaxation and mental clarity, helping to reduce stress and recharge both mind and body. Nice to take a break from the constant multitasking, which helps us to improve focus, increase creativity, and also work on our problem solving skills, which are essential for planners like ourselves who manage complex events. Additionally, the physical activity like the hiking, it boosts overall well-being by improving cardiovascular health, increases energy levels and releasing endorphins that enhance mood. Literally, I found myself in bed every night very early on this trip. I was up early in the morning, which was just such a good feeling, and I felt great for it. This trip really allowed me to disconnect, reflect and return to work with renewed energy and fresh perspectives.
Hi Lucia, welcome to the Event Makers.
Hello,
How
hello.
are you? You good?
Yeah, good.
Amazing.
Nice to see you in a High Tatras region.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is where we are now. We are in Slovakia. We are in the smallest alpine mountains in Europe.
Yeah.
It's High Tatras, Slovakia, in the middle or in the center of the Europe. And so I believe you will love this place.
Yeah, it's incredible. Just I love waterfalls just in general. So to see this in the nature is just fantastic.
It's just one of them. We have plenty of waterfalls. We have like more than 100 of the tarts or the mountain lakes up in the mountains. We have the lake, the lake where you can even like boat on it. So there are like many attractions for the tourists.
We're here obviously to learn about incentives in the region. Like, what sort of things can we do on the mountains? I mean, apart from the ski, obviously.
Yeah, so I can say like the top of the tops in High Tatra mountains is the nature.
Yeah.
So the nature and the hiking, because you have like more than 600 kilometers of hiking trails.
Yeah.
So you can hike up above like 2,000 meters. The highest peak in Slovakia is 2,055.
Okay, well.
It's Gerlachovský štít, so you can even climb on that. So for the adventure lovers or lazy hikers, there is still something.
No, that's incredible. Like, I mean, we've only done 500 of the miles so far, so we've got another 100 to go.
yeah. It's still a journey.
Yeah, we should get there.
But it's not going to be tough, I promise.
No. I think maybe we should head up and start walking again.
Yeah, we will walk up, walk back, and then we go to this Rainerova hut, like one of the places which I want to show you today.
Thanks, Lucia. Wow, what a place. Just have to take a minute just to take this in. It was absolutely stunning. Look at this beautiful, beautiful landscape. And it's thirsty work, all this walking. Just thankfully there was a pub as we approached the end of the trail.
Have fun?
Yes.
What was your best part about it?
I think the very steep walk down.
It's good. Did you enjoy?
I'm enjoying.
Time for a beer?
Yes.
Rainerova, you're told that, is located at 1,301 metres high in the mountains of the High Tatras. It's the oldest mountain shelter in Slovakia, and it offers a charming and rustic stop for hikers exploring the scenic trails. Also great to grab a drink. Na zdravie.
Hi. So Craig,
I don't have a microphone.
Okay. Right, so then change it.
What have we been up to
So how do you like the trail?
today? It's been amazing.
Yeah. For me, it's same. Yeah, we really prayed for that good weather and for that tour.
Yep. Where are we today?
So we started in Tatranska Lomnica and then went to the Starý Smokovec and then to Hrebienok by train and then just hike to around the waterfalls and then going back to the valley.
Can't help but marvel at these beautiful mountains. Obviously being from Scotland, it reminds me of home a lot, with better weather.
So now we're going back to Starý Smokovec and then to Stará Lesna for wellness. And yeah, going to the Sky Lodge and to be in a jacuzzi with the view of High Tatras. Yeah. Yeah, I am. You?
Yes. It's a good way to relax after a day in the mountains.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Thank you for taking us here.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to the wellness part shortly. One thing that was massively inspiring and very tasteful in Slovakia was the food and the wine. Now, I've had chances before to meet up with people who do Slovakian wine tasting, so we're actually going into one in the dark right now, and we're going to talk about the food delights of Slovakia with Marek for a little while. Honestly, you're going to enjoy this part. If you've not had your lunch yet, please make sure you've got something to eat. You're going to need it. For obvious reasons, I don't have much footage of the wine tasting in the dark, though all I can say is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely heightens all your senses. You get to guess the wine. Really, really recommend this experience. This is all you'll get to see of it. Any place I arrive, I always like to have my own experience at the start or the end. So if this was a place I found was recommended by my driver to go and try the local Slovakian platter. Lots of dumplings, cheese, goat's cheese and meat.
The goat cheese gratin, the foie gras pate, sausage. This is a pork in aspic, camembert cheese and bacon. One here because you have a.
The first time I actually came to Bratislava, I had one of these sort of strudel things. Very, very tasty.
Well, I'm pretty sure you will enjoy food here in Slovakia because you can find here everywhere, and it was pretty much influenced by many cultures. It's the fact that we were part of Austro-Hungarian Empire. It was influenced by the Czech cuisine, Hungarian cuisine, Austrian cuisine, but it has a very specific regional taste as well. So you can find here things like a garlic soup.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
So you can find here halushki, which is practically dumplings filled, covered with a cottage cheese, sheep cheese, and which is pretty salty actually and unique, and with fried bacon on the top. Or you can find a langosh, which is also inspired by Hungarian cuisine, and basically it's pretty much for the fans of potatoes, cabbage, and meat. So it's really filling, and the portions are huge. Usually we are not saving on food, as you may have a chance to discover.
I certainly found that out throughout the last few days. A lot of potatoes, a lot of sheep's cheese. The thing you spoke there about with the bacon, fantastic.
And in particularly, we do have a sweet teeth, so you can find here a lot of sweets.
We noticed that when we were walking through the marketplace, where we were able to try different styles of desserts.
So you can try which one you want.
Which one you want?
Just take one and we'll share it.
So the cinnamon one?
ladies decide.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
The chimney.
Yeah, the chimney cake. Yeah. Actually, there is also it's enlisted to the protected geographical origin list.
Yeah.
This chimney cake from the city of Skalica in western Slovakia. So they make the best one in Slovakia, and you can really enjoy it with a.
So, Craig, you want to start?
Let's go. You better break it off.
Craig, you have to share. And we can go around, and then I can buy one more, fresh one.
With the pastries, fantastic, and also a lot of dowd cakes, a lot of apple pies and apple cakes, strudels, and a lot of sweet stuff.
There was a strudel I had actually in the main square in Bratislava on my first day with a coffee. It was incredible. It had poppy seeds in it. I noticed the poppies had quite a lot of different styles of food.
Yeah, we use, especially for Bratislava rolls, probably that's the one you tasted. There are two types, filled with nuts and with the poppy seeds, and that's we use these two ingredients quite often.
Yeah.
But the magic in Bratislava rolls is always butter.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the more butter, the better.
I certainly found that out.
Starting from September, October, it's the beginning of the duck season, so there's a lot of duck or goose actually roasted with a caramelized cabbage, red cabbage, and salty potato pancake.
region, Tokaj wines, and then basically we go to the central Slovakia Slovakia, or the south region, Nitra region, and the small Carpathian region near Bratislava, what is very, very interesting. One more interesting information in this region, we have the volcanic substrate, and also here, so volcano-based wine growing, that can be interesting. So the long tradition from 12th to 13th century where we started wine growing in Slovakia. Okay, this is something that is nice.
And what would be something that goes throughout the year? Certainly the wine season.
Yeah, the wine season.
We got to try so many different styles of wine.
It's a good time. It's actually good timing that you arrived here in September, October, because it's harvesting season for a lot of crops. Actually, apples, plums. We are using for not only cakes but also for plum brandy and apple brandy. But also, it's harvesting season for wine, for grapes. So you can see a lot of people rushing around the vineyards and picking the grapes. And actually now is the season also when we can start to enter the cellars, wine cellars underground and taste some local varieties of wine.
Burčak season. So this one is it. And you can have a red one or white one. And it's really sweet. But it's not in alcohol in it now. You will see and you will try. And that's the last tasting.
Well, if you ask me if the Slovaks is it wine culture or beer culture or strong spirits culture, I would tell you all of them. And there is a simple fact that we are actually on the cultural borders, not only geographical borders, in the Central Europe, where all these influences were coming. From the south, we were influenced by the Romans, who brought the first grapes, and from there comes the wine culture. From the west, actually, we were influenced by by Czech Republic and by Germans, and they brought this lovely habit of brewing beer. And from the east, of course, strong spirits. So we are actually directly on the cross border of not only cultures but also cultures in drinking. So we have it all.
The Tatra tea was our favourite for the people we were with. The various different flavours of the Tatra tea and the different strengths as well.
Outside.
A big shout out to Nestville, who did some lovely beers as well. That was really good to kind of go through the beer tastings there, and some other places. In the monastery, for example, we had they kind of like monks had made their own beer as well, which was very tasty, a kind of dark lager. So lots of different great tastes.
So not only cultures were mixing in Central Europe, but also the drinking habits. But you can find a lot of lovely varieties of wine, especially because we do have a lot of breeds which were created specifically in Slovakia. By the national breeding of the grapes. And especially we have one celebrity, her name is Dorota Pospíšilová, and she's like a guru of breeding in Slovakia, of the wines, and she actually practically created the varieties like Hron, Dunaj, and many others. So they're really typical for Slovakia also.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Always welcome.
Thanks for the minimum.
We were given a fine dining experience in the High Tatras with a concept called Lady Chef. I'm going to let the owner tell you all about it.
Gastronomy with the rock, which is the symbol of ladies. Yes, so this is the main line. And the second line is that here is the L. He said that this is the nice line of the ladies by the gentlemen like and love them. And this is, let's say, one association to a Michelin star. But it's far away from Michelin star that we don't receive one letter from Paris. Yes, and it was prepared when one of the three top Slovak artists, who is fortunately my schoolmate from basic school, and so he prepared this logo for us. Stars, one red star in 2017, the best female chef of the world. This is Romy Gill from Britain. She is one of the key persons by BBC in the gastronomical section. No more this, and she has the she's MBA. Then here is Julia Komp, Julia Komp, ever the youngest female chef, Michelin star female chef in Germany. She's in Köln. She was when she get the first time Michelin star. She was 27 years only. And this is the Lea Lindström. This is an absolutely legend from Luxembourg. The first and only female chef who won the Bocuse d'Or, which, as you know, is the famous cook competition. And her restaurant has 38 years Michelin star continually, and now she prepared the 16th book. This is the only Michelin star female chef in Rome. You have had the dessert from her. This is Christina. This is from Denmark, the only European chef who get the award the best female chef of Latin America. This is one of the very first female chefs in Italy who get the green Michelin star, which is the environmental star. And today Italian have more or less in sum 700 Michelin stars, but only for...
The Lady Chef experience in Slovakia offers a unique and immersive culinary journey led by talented female chefs who are passionate about Slovak cuisine. The experience allows visitors to explore the rich flavours and traditions of the Slovak food through hands-on cooking classes, farm-to-table experiences, and also intimate dining events such as this. We learned the history of the traditional dishes, about the modern interpretations of the local ingredients. These kitchens are historic. The Lady Chef experiences blends a culinary education with a cultural storytelling, providing us a deeper connection to Slovakia's food heritage, and it also empowers women in the culinary world. A phenomenal experience and great for incentives.
Somebody had every single day, day by day, the same this lighter version. But anyway, I think
And here's the star of the show herself. Absolutely outstanding. Thank you so much for this great experience. Now, after all that, I think it's time to wash this down with some nice natural mineral water.
Craig also has his own glass.
Right, I do. It's the Tatra tea glass. Hello.
Latte, Craig? Yeah.
Latte. A latte, please.
Latte.
Whilst we have this coffee break, it's about time to let you know what's coming up. Going to learn about some hotels, some venues, a lot of wooden churches, and a bit of the tour. Though first, what we're going to go and have a look at is the wellness element of this beautiful region. Hello again from Bratislava. Let's head quickly back to the High Tatras. Horizon Resort is a premier destination nestled in the breathtaking landscape of the Low Tatras Mountains, offering a perfect blend of luxury and nature. This resort caters to both relaxation and adventure seekers alike. Visitors can indulge in upscale accommodation with panoramic views, spa treatments that harness the healing powers of the local herbs and minerals, and gourmet dining which features traditional Slovakian cuisine with a modern twist. And we're quite proud of quite a lot of well-known famous people that have stayed here. Maybe one day we'll make it to the wall.
The pastas.
Maltese Prince Charles. Hey, Spaniard. With its serene atmosphere and emphasis on wellness, Horizon Resort offers an unforgettable escape into the heart of Slovakia's natural beauty. Look at this view. Wow. And what a way to be greeted on the roof with a beautiful rainbow overlooking the mountains. Fantastic. What a place. Aqua City Poprad is a renowned water park and wellness resort in the foothills of the High Tatras. It's known for its eco-friendly thermal pools, state-of-the-art spa facilities and fun-filled water attractions. And its appeal to families and wellness seekers, Aqua City has become a favourite base for professional football teams during their training camps. Teams like Liverpool FC Academy, Manchester United and the Slovakian national team have stayed here. Well, do you mean just look at some of the names of the shirts here? I'm in love because I love my football. It's a perfect base for sports teams due to the world-class sports and recovery facilities. It's even got its own football stadium on site for your practice matches. Look at that. This is perfect if you're looking to be doing your high altitude training. Absolute brilliant benefits for your body.
We have like our own source of the water. It's just like behind the Aqua City. And so we are also using this water not only like in the pools, like the hot water, but we are also using it for heating all the resorts.
The venue utilises the natural geothermal water, and the resort offers the visitors a range of experiences from relaxing in the therapeutic pools and the saunas to enjoying its numerous water slides and its fitness amenities. It is the biggest gym I think I've ever been to in my life by quite some distance. You could spend a week on site here and you probably still wouldn't scratch the surface. Also offers great food and there's a hotel on site as well. Perfect. Back to Bratislava, we had the privilege of staying at the Carlton Hotel, which is a part of the Radisson Blu, a 5-star hotel located within the beating heart of the city. It offers historical charm and modern luxury. It houses the Mirror Bar, which I have to admit is one of the best cocktail bars I've ever been to in the world. Definitely on the top 3. Cocktail menu has been inspired by the celebrities who have stayed there, so you can choose a cocktail based on your favourite famous person. I mean, look at that view, is that not stunning? Wow. Housed in a beautiful 13th century building, it's been a landmark of Bratislava for centuries, attracting prominent guests from all over the world. The central location makes it perfect for exploring the Slovak National Theatre, the square and the Bratislava Castle. Inside, the hotel features elegant rooms, a luxurious spa and upscale dining options, including the famous Savoy restaurant. With impeccable service and rich history, the Radisson Blu Carlton is a symbol of Bratislava's hospitality and in a great location. Behind, on the banks of the Danube, is Hotel Devon, which is a historic and elegant hotel known for its timeless charm and modern luxury. It offers stylish accommodations with stunning views of the river and the iconic landmarks. One of the highlights of the hotel is its renowned French restaurant, which is celebrated for its exquisite fine dining experiences. The restaurant combines Slovak culinary traditions with French techniques, offering a refined menu which includes gourmet dishes from locally sourced ingredients. Sophisticated choice for staying in Bratislava. And there's been quite a few famous people that have stayed here as well. That's the Dalai Lama. The High Tatras isn't just the mountains, it's the small towns and villages that scatter this landscape. Let's go a whirlwind tour. Here
Here we are in Bardejov, which is a charming town in northeastern Slovakia. It's renowned for its well-preserved medieval architecture and rich history, a lot of that being underground. It's recognised as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasts a very beautifully restored town square, and it's surrounded by Gothic and Renaissance buildings, including the iconic Church of St. Echidus. Also known for a therapeutic spa, which has attracted visitors seeking wellness treatments for centuries. With its mix of cultural heritage, stunning architecture and peaceful spa atmosphere, Bardejov offers a unique glimpse into Slovakia's past while providing modern comforts.
There's an original number of the house, which is now changed. There used to be the landline.
Bardejov Spa has a long and distinguished history, dating back to the 13th century when its rich mineral waters were first recognised for their therapeutic properties. Over the centuries, the spa gained popularity amongst European nobility, including notable figures such as Empress Elizabeth of Austria, who visited for health treatments, as healing waters rich in minerals are particularly effective for treating digestive and respiratory ailments, making it a renowned wellness destination.
So when the cold was really strong.
The Museum of Folk Architecture, which is located within the spa grounds, is an open-air museum that showcases the traditional wooden houses and buildings from the surrounding region. It offers visitors a glimpse of the rural life of the Slovak ancestors, preserving the architectural heritage and folk traditions of northeastern Slovakia. This combination of history, healing and cultural preservation makes Bardejov Spa a unique and significant destination in this country. I must say. Levoča is a historic town in eastern Slovakia. It's famous also for its rich cultural heritage and well-preserved medieval architecture. I absolutely love this building. How stunning is this? Another UNESCO World Heritage Site in this region of Slovakia, which is recognised for its historical significance and its architectural beauty. We are inside the iconic bell tower, looking out over the stunning landscapes and those red roofs. If you look in the distance here, you'll see where the Pope famously did a mass on the hill to many people, right up there.
Levoča was spreading during the 1980s to Hofrat, to the High Tatras, and there is also a beautiful view in the middle of the...
Nestled in the scenic Spice region, Levoča's most notable landmark is the Church of St James, which is home to the world's tallest wooden altar, which was crafted by the master woodcarver Pavel of Levoča. Visitors are drawn to its peaceful atmosphere, its rich history and its proximity to other notable attractions, including Spice Castle, which you will see very, very soon, making this a must-visit destination for exploring Slovakia's cultural treasures. The wooden churches of Slovakia are famous for their unique architecture, craftsmanship and historical significance. These churches were constructed without using nails, using traditional woodworking techniques. The churches in Kejmarok and Hervatov are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and are celebrated for their intricate design, beautifully painted interiors, and the way they reflect Slovakia's blend of religious and cultural influences. These wooden churches offer a fascinating glimpse into the country's rural and spiritual heritage.
Boutique hotel, and one of these houses lived Pavlovca Hviezdoslav, as I said. And we talked about him because he is very, very popular and very famous place. So we can continue this way.
Kejmarok's a very, very picturesque town in northern Slovakia, which is steeped in history and known for its blend of medieval, Renaissance and Baroque architecture. It's located at the foot of the High Tatras and boasts several historical landmarks, the most famous being the wooden Protestant articulated church, a UNESCO World Heritage Site built entirely without nails in the 17th century. Of these small towns have a cage of shame. What is that?
And what have you been put in there for?
Being a naughty girl.
Oh, again.
I did tell you this was at the foot of the High Tatras. Look at that beautiful view. Another highlight is the Kejmarok Castle, which dates back to the 15th century and now serves as a museum showcasing the town's rich cultural and historical heritage.
By cable car.
Yeah.
Hanging cable cars.
It's terrifying.
The town's town hall and colourful townhouses reflect its prosperous past as a key trading hub. With its scenic surroundings and historic charm, Kejmarok is a must visit for those exploring the cultural treasures of the Spee region. Carthusian monasteries are known for their austere and secluded nature. The religious complexes established by the Carthusian order, a Catholic order founded in 1084 by Saint Bruno. In Slovakia, this is the most notable one, the Red Monastery, Cerveni Klastor. It's located near the mountains. They're characterised by their focus on solitude, silence and prayer, with monks living in individual cells, only coming together for communal worship. My jaw did hit the floor when I saw the roof on this place. I just wasn't expecting what I was about to walk into. Wow, incredible architecture. The Slovak Carthusian monasteries are significant historical and architectural landmarks, reflecting the order's commitment to simplicity, spirituality and self-sufficiency. We stopped by the UNESCO-listed St Martin's Cathedral in Spišská Kapitula, which is part of the Spee Castle complex, stunning Romanesque Gothic structure built in the 13th century. This cathedral played a central role in the religious life of the region and remains one of Slovakia's most important historical monuments. Spee Castle is one of the largest complexes in Central Europe and again a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built in the 12th century, this was initially a defensive fortress but evolved into a grand medieval residence. Its towering location on a limestone hill offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Throughout its history, Spee Castle played a key role in the defence of the Hungarian kingdom and witnessed numerous historical events. Today the castle ruins are open to the public, featuring exhibits on medieval history, weaponry and local culture.
It was nice.
As you can see, the High Tatras are an ideal destination for events and MICE, and due to their breathtaking natural beauty, we've got plenty of modern facilities and accessibility. It's nestled right in the heart of Europe. The region offers a stunning backdrop of majestic peaks, crystal clear lakes and lush forests, creating an inspiring setting for any event. High-end hotels and resorts in the area, such as the Grand Hotel Kempinski and the Hotel Lomnica, provide state-of-the-art conference and event spaces, ensuring comfort and convenience for attendees. Tatras offer excellent opportunities for team building activities such as hiking, skiing and wellness retreats, and also sailing on a traditional boat down the river, which splits Poland and Slovakia, which is what we're going to do right now.
Luckily you're on the river.
It's not going to be that bad though.
Do you get river sick?
Yes, I do.
Sometimes.
The raft is called Titanic, yes.
Bin Laden.
You're Bin Laden. So this is Poland.
Where's the next bridge?
Na každej púl taká čačina je
This is
napredu.
Slovakia.
There's like
We are taking part in traditional rafting on the Dunajec River, which forms the natural border between Slovakia and Poland. This style of transport dates back to the 19th century, when locals would use wooden craft to transport goods through the scenic Penny Gorge. Over time, it's evolved into a popular tourist activity where visitors can experience the same historic routes while enjoying stunning views of the surrounding mountains and cliffs.
Am I Slovak now?
Typical one.
Think so? Typical just by drinking all and eating all day.
they called Katarina, Barbora a Mariana.
Po polsky Kaška, Baška a Superská.
Kaška, Baška a Mariška.
Nice.
Na tej najvyššej skale v Kataríne je tam taký pekný rozhľad na celé Zamagurie.
Kláštor.
Muzeum. Tu niekedy žili mníši Kartuziani a Kamalduri. Boli tady mužské.
It's incredibly peaceful, just floating down the river at leisurely pace, and then seeing the local wildlife as well. Our guides on this trip were hilarious, very knowledgeable as well, telling us the history of the area and the significance of the myths that surround the mountains that the older generations believed. Obviously we still do.
Okay, the road on the right hand side along is called Salt Road or Amber Road. It was built back in Marie Theresa times, and now it's like kind of learning with tables about plants and animals.
The one's for her. Not for any of us.
Finally joined by the Slovakian ducks.
I appreciate you watching this far. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know where the button is. This has been the Event Makers. I've been Craig McGee, and I love travelling, I love learning about destinations, and I love being able to kind of show what I see for events and for travel. I really hope that there's some inspiration being taken from this episode. Feel free to check out other episodes we have currently on Colombia, Gran Canaria, and various interviews with experts across the world. Thank you very much. My left foot is now in Poland and my right foot is in Slovakia. Hey. Thanks for watching. Now just pass back over to Katarina for a final word.
No, you're stuck.
Walk her up.
Yeah.
Bye.
No.
Of course we let her out. Here's a final message about tourism. It was actually on World Tourism Day, so thank you to Slovakia.
A little bit joy of tourism.
Lebo ten cestovný ruch, to je toto, čo potrebuje každá krajina.
That tourism is that our country and every country needs, and the joy of tourism everybody needs.
A to je tá príroda,
That's the nature.
ktorá sa nachádza v tej krajine.
And that's the nature around us and everything around us. So that's the tourism, and that we have to have joy.
No, výborné. A kde je cestovný ruch?
Áno.
Tam je krásne.
And where is a tourism, there is really nice places, and
ľudia sú tam šťastní.
people are there happy.
je šťastie,
And where is happiness?
tam je radosť.
There is a joy.
Radosť.
There is a joy.
Tam je mier,
There is a peace.
tam je pokoj.
Yeah, there is a peace.
Tak. A kde je pokoj,
And silent, yeah.
tam prichádza taká láska.
There is comes with love. Yeah.
A kde je láska, tam je Boh. A
Where
kde
is-
je Boh, tam je všetko. Amen.
And where is love, there is a God, and where is God, that's everything. So.
A veľký potreb.
Jo, ďakujem, veľmi pekne. Ďakujem veľmi pekne. Veľmi sa nám to páči. A páči.
Nothing left to do now but sign off from our time in Slovakia. I just have to say thank you so much. It's been an incredible experience, from the river to the mountains to the food to the people to the culture and so much more. What a great destination to host your nice events. I cannot wait to get back to see that beautiful view of the castle and the UFO tower in Bratislava. Great, great country, great people, great fun eyes. Let's book your events. I've been Craig McGee. You've been watching the Event Makers.